the video here. This is another one from Hawks podcast. And this ex-military, I think he's ex-military guy. You can see he doesn't want to show his face, but he's talking about National Guard. And he said some of these people are crazy. They're itching to do something. These people, the National Guard, who are deployed in DC and I guess in LA. These guys are itching to do something. Like they want to see, some of them want to open fire. People, this is real. These people are crazy, folks. And you see that most of these people, these guardsmen, they want to, they're itching to do violence with real guns, They want to shoot people. And he's saying that it won't be like in resistance. People think that it's gonna be like a resistance to this. Any resistance. Like you're gonna have people, they're gonna have guardsmen who are righteous and they won't do illegal acts. They won't follow orders. They won't follow orders. This guy's saying that no, there's only a few of them. Most of these guys won't. They'll do it. They'll do the illegal, they'll shoot people, innocent people. I mean, but even not innocent people, they'll shoot. There's supposed to be due process. They'll just shoot them. I mean, itching to do. Well, these guys are warriors, right? You can't send the warriors to do policing. I mean, it's a different mindset. They're itching to fight for a fight. And the so-called resistance, they're not gonna. It's few of them, a tiny minority, who will resist. So this guy's saying, I'm gonna play. Let's go back and hear what you say. Hear what he says, folks. See, what's the name? He asked a question to one of them. I can't see this. Okay, anything well, no, I can't really see. Not everything, anything the vets and National Guards I know are telling me. Anything coming from military guy. Okay, here's the question. Let me see.
What does the National Guard unit do in Washington, D.C.?
I'm a reservist with over a decade of active duty, and I've shared.
That's what he says. Let me see.
What are members of the National Guard unit do in Washington, D.C.?
I'm a reservist with over a decade of active duty, and I've.
A reservist. So he's still in the. He's not ex. He's still in the. He's still in the.
Shared a venue with National Guard soldiers since all of this deployment nonsense began. Your tanker crews are joking about running people over in the streets. And yes, they've heard of the briefcase guy. Them and their infantry counterparts, a good portion of them are wishing their unit would be sent.
Who's the briefcase guy? I don't understand that. It's a bomb. It's like a bomb. It's like what do you call? It's like a bomb guy. Who sets I don't know. The booby traps or something.
Sent to one of these places, or that they could volunteer. In my own unit, which has zero relevance to crowd control, they're also wishing they could be sent either as a unit or to volunteer. And again, they're joking about bashing skulls. On the officer side, there are a handful of us that understand the true ramifications of this. But the people that seem to be halfway there, the people you think you can rely on, they're not seeing this as an ethical or legal issue. They're seeing it as a technical problem. Quote unquote, why would they send infantry to stop riots? Their whole job is to delete people in the direction that they are pointed, end quote.
Oh, see that, folks? Delete people. That's crazy, folks. That's what they're trained to do. Trained to kill people. They're not trained to stop. I mean, uh, stop riots. Though they're set into stop riots in some cases, right? But for a short period of time, or they help law enforcement in case of a real emergency. But yeah, they're there to kill. So they're soldiers. I mean, most of them. Hmm.
No further thought than that. Some part of their mind is actively refusing to acknowledge that that might be the point sometime in the future. And the propaganda is absolutely working, that any aggression against military is going to be twisted to make the military feel solidarity with the boots on the ground instead of any sort of connection to the people that they're opposing. The big takeaway is this: if you convince those members that what they are doing is legal and appropriate for their unit, no matter how vague that connection is, most of them will be all in. And most of the dissent will have very little power to stop the whole unit. And you,
Yeah, folks, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you said. Doesn't matter. There will be little resistance. It'll be too much. It'll be too much, folks. They wouldn't stop. They can't stop it. That there's a few, very little resistance. Wow.
even the people who understand and would oppose are still thinking that maybe that's not their moment to actually resist, or are too afraid to because the consequences are so high.
You know?
Hope this helps.
Okay,
funniest
folks,
thing
that's for that, folks. That's it for that. What do you think, folks? This is another video here. Crazy. What do you think, folks? It's crazy. These guys are not gonna. They're not gonna stop. Once they go into battle, if it gets really dangerous, most of these National Guards, guards and men, guards and women, men and women will, they're not gonna resist to do what they're told. And some of these people want to shoot people, kill people. That's crazy, folks. Very dangerous times in the U.S. Very dangerous. Okay, folks, I'm out. What do you think of this? I'm out.